Good evening, welcome to SACS High School, where we have the annual derby match between SACS and Wynberg. It's always a festive occasion, the crowds are pulling in. It's a nice chilly night again in Cape Town, but like always, the festive crowd's keeping us all warm and welcome. I'm joined by Mike Ellis, my friend. He's in for the Wynberg representative, going to give us some inside information to all the different things they've got going there. Mike, how you doing?
Good on yourself, good to be here.
No, it's fantastic, and you can see the crowds in the background. This is an old fixture, two of the oldest schools in the country, so this has been going for a long, long time. And all the boys come down, there's always a good sing-song in the background. You'll hear lots of noise coming in. Pretty much been even Stevens throughout the year. I think Wynberg were at the edge on the SACS team on the earlier fixture.
I think it was 4-1.
Yeah, but so SACS will have to bounce back from their devastating loss to Rondebosch last week. We can see on the screen Luke Dagwa, one of the key players for the SACS team. But again, it's going to be a festive fixture.
Yeah, I think Wynberg's performance throughout the season has been pretty decent. But as we know, a derby game changes the dynamic a little bit. I do believe that this is going to be a lot closer than we probably expect. Also, SACS home turf, slightly spongier but slightly slower than the Wynberg turf. So it may alleviate some of the pace up front from Wynberg. So I do expect it to be quite a close game.
Yeah, it's been the last game of the season as well to wrap up the season. I suppose if you look at the two different teams, SACS have been a little bit more disappointing in terms of some of the key fixtures they wanted to pull out the bag. But still, like you said, derby fixture, and it can go either way. You never know on the night who scores first, who gets momentum, whose side the umpire's on.
I think it's also important to note it's Tevin Peterson's 100th cap tonight.
Oh, fantastic. 100 caps. He's been started since he was 14 or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He actually missed last week's fixture. He's been at the PHL for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So he's
for
back
him,
now
yes.
for his 100th cap.
Are they going to be doing something for the game for him at all?
Not sure. You can hear the crowd singing though.
Oh, fantastic. That's the second team just finished their match. Wynberg went 1-love up there. Always at every level, every age group, every game is important. The guys take it really seriously, which I love.
It's always a great fixture.
Right, we have the team sheets coming up. That's the SACS first team, pretty much unchanged from the last week. The key player, Luke Dagwa, number 7. I'm sure Wynberg will be paying attention to him. Sam Geldenhuis, number 5 at the back, have to dominate and send play in the right direction. But I think the pressure is going to be on the forwards over here to see if they can get some short corners and shots on target. That's going to be the real challenge for them coming out the bag.
Wynberg's first team, I know they were missing a few of their key players last week against Bishops. A few guys have recovered from flu. The key players being Lima Marnus, a very talented player, going forward the ball, very strong. Tevin Peterson, as we mentioned before, his 100th cap, he is back now. So it should be a really great game. I do believe that Caleb Kruger will hold the middle of the park quite effectively and distribute quite wide to the likes of Tevin, Liam and Francois Kaiser.
Yeah, nice strong side there. It's always interesting to remind ourselves that these two teams have been playing each other now for 5 years at all the different levels and age groups. And the teams do change a little bit from year to year as some players come in and go out, but that's a great rivalry to have 5 years on the trot of playing each other every single year, and just you can have some bragging rights.
100%. I was fortunate enough to be involved in this fixture for a number of years. It really is something you always pick yourself up for no matter what.
It's also traditionally it's the last fixture of the season, both in the hockey and the rugby tomorrow. So the schools have got a long history of rounding off the year with sports fixtures between them, both junior school and high school. It's an amazing weekend of sport at all levels between the rugby and the hockey.
I think you mentioned already, 2 oldest schools in the country, yeah?
Yeah, it's fantastic to have this rivalry going.
Jesse Creel.
Not the rugby player.
No.
I see the umpire stretching. Hopefully he's going to be ready for the game. Yeah, both teams just finishing their rounding off, getting themselves ready. The ball boys getting themselves ready on the sideline as well. I believe the ball boys are from the SACS under 14 team. Also a nice tradition where the under 14s come down and be ball boys for the first team. to watch the game, give something back, but just learn more about the game as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I heard they got a good result today as well.
Scrappy game, 0-0 half time, and then SACS turned it on in the second. Could have gone either way, I can't lie, but 2 left to SACS in that match.
That's fantastic.
Turnaround from the previous occasion where they lost 2-1, so, you know, honours shared across the year, I suppose.
And then the 16's got a result as well for SACS, 3-0 up.
Yeah, a good game of hockey, very fiery as well. That our SACS team really has got a good bunch of boys playing together at the moment, and it's had a good season. Confident, but I'm afraid this game is going to have to also be something special if SACS is going to get something out the bag.
Yeah, I would expect it. I mean, you do expect Wynberg to take this one, but I guess you never know.
Yeah, sure. The microphone just got taken out there.
Yeah, it sounds like a good crop of youngsters coming through the SACS ranks, under 14 and 16.
Yeah, we have, I suppose the under 16 team at the moment is really strong. And the 14 team has struggled throughout the season, up and down, but good results at the end. But the 16 team really is the one we have a good results from during the year. It's amazing how that happens in the schools. You have bunches coming through that just it works out for them, and they have a good bunch, and then some that struggle and have got to fight their way through it. But like we said, that's sport for you. Any game can go your way, and especially these rivalry games. Everybody's super keen.
It's Tevin Peterson on the screen there, his 100th cap.
Umpires calling everybody together to see them, the SACS team getting ready. Also, last game together for a lot of these boys, being in matric and moving on from here. So, bit of a lump in the throat for some of them. Right, as we're getting ready for the game, yeah. You can also interact and follow on School Sport Live. There's a Twitter account running as well. I'm sure if you send us a picture of where you are, where you're watching, we'll give you a shout out, as long as your pictures are decent, I suppose. But wherever you are around the world, we often get pictures from different sources that are people have tuned in that are old boys and are keen on the result and seeing what's happening. Alright, as the umpires make their way to the middle, I think they've tossed already. It's a pity the sun's gone down, otherwise you could have seen the great view of Table Mountain you get from this part of the world. It really is a special place.
Okay, looks like we're almost ready to go. Looks like Wynberg setting up with a traditional 4 at the back, probably a free centre half, 3 across the middle of the park, and probably 3 up front.
Yeah, it's a common formation, I think. Nice to see school teams playing 3 at the back, being adventurous. Oh,
good turnover by Wynberg.
Yeah. Early touches in the game.
It's Tevin Peterson on the ball now.
Oh, good slap into the middle. Nobody there, unfortunately.
Good turnover by Wynberg.
Oh, Kyle Baxter running the ball out the back there where he should really just be getting rid of it. Never good to see a defender trying to be too clever at the back too early in the game. I'm sure the coaches are pulling their hair out.
I'm sure Peverly's going crazy.
Nice patient play.
You can see Wynberg have gone to 5 at the back now. Traditionally, they do go to 5 at the back when they enter the opposition half. to get the outside halves really nice and high and wide to create that overload down the channels.
All right, and on the screen now you can follow us if you want to follow on Twitter. It's at School Sport Live. Please send the comments. If you're not a Twitter person, you can always go to Facebook, also School Sport Live. The older generation normally interact there. And then, of course, the younger generation on Instagram. Definitely send us some pictures. We'll see where you are, what you're doing. Flash of your screen. School Sport Live. Fantastic production coming to you. And it's on YouTube, obviously, if you're watching right now. Fantastic with replays, close-up action. SACS struggling to keep the ball and giving it away constantly. They're going to have to hold on to it for longer if they're going to make an indent. De Agua playing on the left today, trying to mix it up. Sam Gildenhouse, but loses touch on the ball running to the far corner.
I think double turnovers are going to be key today. If you can alleviate the double turnovers, I think SACS will have a chance. But so far, they're struggling to keep the ball for periods of time.
Yeah, SACS holding off to see what happens here. See on the build-up play from behind. Oh, nice throw over the top and picked by De Agua. Again, turnover.
Lima Manus on the ball there.
Just getting nice and tight there, trying to scrap it up. It's also the key players are going to find very little space to move when the game gets tight on them because other players are getting in close.
Looks like SACS play more of a zonal defensive system, am I right?
They start off zonal when it's in this part of the game, but you'll see they'll go much tighter when it gets to the 25. Or I should say, I hope they get tighter because you don't want too many guys floating around inside the circle. But it is a mixture of zonal, and so now it should be very tight on the defenders wherever they are. Nice and patient from Wynberg.
You can see Wynberg will drop one of their midfielders back to right half. Tevin's gone really high and wide.
Yeah, that fetch was too easy, and he could just turn. I think Tom's going to have to get on him closer and make sure he can't turn on it. Marcus Sass putting the pressure on there, and the ball going straight through. Oh. Again, both teams probing around the outside, but you've got to get into the middle of the field and make an indent in the circle if you want to score goals. And so I think we're going to see who's going to try and make that break. Oh, a fluffed overhead there, unfortunately.
You can see in the press that Wynberg are completely different to SACS. They go man-to-man from the start.
Yeah, it's very strong.
No matter where the man goes, they just follow them around the park. You obviously have to be incredibly fit to play that system and incredibly disciplined.
That's, I mean, obviously the coaches now, that's the way they've chosen to go, but you often find that's also a relic from Paul Remington's days when he was coaching. He used to be strong on the man-to-man aspect.
100%.
And that's just followed its way through. Where SACS, on the other hand, have tried to play more of a hybrid system, when to go man-to-man, when not. It has its pitfalls, it has its strengths, you know, you've got to do something, do it properly. Oh dear, miss on the sideline there. Maybe some chirps from the sideline got him rusted there. Again, SACS had this problem last week. They kept going down the sideline, and if you gave them points for finding the corner, they'd be millionaires by now, but you don't get any points for getting to the corner. It's actually getting to the circle that really counts.
Both teams are just really struggling to string passes together at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, a bit of nerves.
It's a bit scrappy.
It's unusual for schoolboys. Normally they just go, go, go.
Yeah.
Obviously the coaching staff have roped them in and said, just be patient. Like I said, there goes SACS to the corner flag again. I'm going to harp on about that because it's my bugbear in coaching. When players make all the effort to come down the field and just end up really in what I call the dead zone. And you don't get much forward except it's a counter-attack.
I know defenders love it. So Caleb Crew was just dropped to the back. Jesse Crew out to the left half. Good ball across.
They're free to really move where they want to. Kind of a bit of standoff pressure from SACS. They're not really getting involved. They're just watching and waiting. They picked it. Can they keep it on their stick? Marcus Sass making a good job there.
This is much better from SACS. Stringing a couple of passes together.
That's Sam Gildenhouse on the ball. Really strong player. But nowhere.
Good patience by Wynberg.
Just takes one small thing, a short corner, a good shot on goal to get the crowd going, and especially if a goal goes in, that really lights up the game. Oh, nice run on the left-hand side, but got to break infield. Left diagonal on the ball. Normally quite aggressive and goes for the circle, going for the patient route on the back here. Yeah, you can see the Wynberg guys really tracking all their men carefully, making sure nobody gets away.
Devin Stanton really drills that into them. No matter where they go, they've got to follow their men.
Oh, somebody lighted up the crowd. Here we go.
Sure, both teams are pretty keen to bounce back after their defeats last week. I think Wynberg went down 5-3 to Bishops.
SACS 3 left to Rondebosch. Oh, careless hit there. SACS just need a plan when they do win the ball, what they want to do with it, because they're winning it and just going patient. Not making any errors just yet. Nice long ball on the middle, but cut out.
It's a good ball.
The two coaches tonight obviously know each other well, having played together at the same club when they were younger, and also having ended up coaching that same club, both of them.
Correct.
So they've got a long history of friendship and rivalry all together. James Pevin was a forward though, obviously, and
Devin was
a
a defender,
so they're very different in their mentality, clearly. We all know that.
SACS playing 3 at the back here.
Just trying to find their ball on the middle, and Tom Mitchell's got it. Can he make it happen? Marcus Sass on the ball. A lot of pressure.
It's a big tackle there by Tevin.
Oh, double turn in the circle. Make a upgrade happen yet? No, too
Got to
clever.
get a corner from there, don't you?
Just try to be too clever going for the helicopter spin. The lesser known of the junior skills.
SACS are very deep in their press.
Deep and wide. It's the Tevin Peterson fan club going loud in the background there. Nice build up again. Both teams going well on the side, but just not getting into the key part of the field. And often you got to throw some balls in there, even if it's risky, just to see what it's about. Maybe turn some over and just get a good look and see how the defenders are setting you up, where they're standing. If you don't go there, you don't know.
The Wynberg crowd's woken up.
Oh,
great turn
ball
there.
Oh, lifted ball into his own player.
So Francois Kaiser.
that kind of ball into the midfield where you're giving your player a chance to have a look, turn, see what he's on about. If it's not on, you know. If it's on, have a go and see what you can get from it. Good ball to Luke Dagwa. He's lost his man. Oh, interesting ball. Might have thought the ball boy was one of these players. Good steal from Sam Gildenhouse there. Okay, there's no options.
Good tackle there by Caleb.
He's looking up for the pass, but everybody's marked, and so there's nowhere to go. A bit of a replay of the last move we had there. Good
Great turn by
pullback, and yeah,
Kaiser.
he's right in the middle, and he just lifted it into his own player. A good turn. The nice thing about the man marking program is it just frustrates every forward, because everywhere they go, they've got somebody holding onto their pocket, niggling them all day long. Really test your resolve if you're a forward.
It's also a foolproof system, really, isn't it? You just follow your man around.
Yeah. Yeah, your man does something, it's your fault. It's quite easy.
Exactly.
Turnover
Another
ball in the
double
middle.
turnover in the middle of the park.
Again, going wide and getting some space, but this is where you got to get back in again.
Neither team have really done much in their final quarter, have they? The build-up play has been pretty decent.
Nice over to the top there, but into the circle straight. It's one of those rules the umpires can't wait for it to happen so they can show they know the rules. Somebody throws an over directly in the circle and didn't move the required 5 meters. Good pressure on the sideline there. They're not going anywhere. Oh, careless overhead error there and ball in the circle.
Oh,
And lost
double
possession.
turnover.
Good turn and spin, but nobody waiting on the P spot.
Liam chasing hard there. Yeah, that overhead rule is always one that's debated for many hours after a game, isn't it?
I've often said if we just took it away completely and just throw overheads and we'll blow it on danger alone and we'll try and predict the danger, it might even be better, because at the moment it goes up and everybody starts second guessing what should or shouldn't happen. That is the one thing about world hockey, which has been very good, changing the rules from year to year to make the game exciting, to make it flow, to make it fast and attractive, especially because it's come on TV a lot. You know, don't make the game hang around, let the game go.
Totally agree with you. What is your view on the chuckers versus the halves?
I wasn't a fan at the beginning. Again, especially from a player perspective, you want to get going and run it in, and suddenly the chucker kind of disrupts your momentum a bit. So, but I can see for international hockey, it gives teams a break to have a little chat. I still think you could do it in a full half. We've ended up with the same amount of game time overall, but we've lost 5 minutes and a half to where we can talk to players. So, yeah, I'm undecided. Oh, clearance out the back, but a chip ball ruled as dangerous. 30 seconds on the clock. I'm sure SACS would want to pound on Inya and see if they can get something for this. Jaguar with a slap and
Well
neatly
picked up by
intercepted.
Jesse Creel there.
20 seconds
20
on the
seconds
clock.
left. SACS to shift this quickly.
I think Sam will give a good slap in here. Oh, mistrap, but
Well
nice and
cleared up.
comfortable. That should see out the first quarter, get the guys time to regroup, coaches to have some say on the sideline. What are you predicting Devon Standard's going to be saying to the guys?
I think they're just going to make sure they connect a bit more. They're throwing the ball away a bit too easily, taking a 1v1 too often. Just slow it down, stay patient, and make sure you find that pass.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure James Pivot is going to be saying they've got to be more direct. SACS also got the luxury of Greg Clark, who's the assistant coach. He normally sits up on the bank and is connected via radio. Nice to have somebody with that experience to benefit as well to the school program, and have guys like that have come back into the ranks to schoolboys when they've been coaching international level, but involved in the bigger picture and bringing all that information back down to the schoolboys.
Yeah, it's absolutely vitally important the old players are coming back and adding that value. I mean, Revs did it for so long at Wynberg. Now Devon's obviously taken over. So it's great to have someone like Clark in the mix at SACS, I'm sure.
It's just nice to have guys like that. They just bring extra knowledge the whole time. And also when the boys are learning, to have somebody that caliber tell them, you know, maybe this is a better idea than what you're doing. It carries more weight if the guys had, like Greg Clark, 250 test caps behind his name and he's coached a team at the Olympics, compared to maybe a junior coach coming in and saying, I've got an idea. It does carry some weight.
100%.
Yeah, it's sad to see Paul Revs leave, but being a technical director now with the England ladies team, clearly you wouldn't say no to that. It's a fantastic job that he's got there.
Looks like the umpires want to get going, yeah? You feel like this game just needs a goal or something?
Needs something to spark it up. I would almost say I need a SACS goal because that'll get Wynberg really fired up.
I would disagree with you, but...
Yeah, if Wynberg scored first, I'm worried that SACS might just still hold it out and go more defensive. Keepers haven't really been tested yet. That's probably the indication of where the game's hanging at the moment. Maybe we should bring a new rule, take a player off. If the game gets the boring level, you got to play with one man less, and eventually there's 6v6 or sevens on the park.
There'll be a lot of running involved there.
On the restart, second chucker. Oh, good interception. Tom Mitchell on the ball. Back to Tom van Niekerk, looking for the angles. Oh, stick block there. No.
Looked like that tackle was quite high up his stick.
Yeah. Again, SACS stuck in the corner. They need to get out from here. Again, it's fantastic to have this coverage on School Sport Live. The amount of hockey we get broadcast these days is just unbelievable. It's so good for the game to be able to watch. The Ladies World Cup has recently been fantastic. Watching the Dutch ladies play is just world class. And everybody, no matter who you are, can pick up from the stuff they do. Good ball down the middle. This could be enterprising. Again, just channeling them to the corner flag. Keeping them honest.
It's a good ball there.
Circle break. That could have been close to a foot. And the breakaway. But the breakaway has to be quick. This is where you need your Lloyd Norris Jones runners to go chasing on the field.
Left hand, round the outside.
I've got to tease Lloyd and say the younger Lloyd Norris Jones. In fact, Wynberg got a rich history of the road runners up front that have had the speed. Just Dagwa just getting stuck, trying to go through somebody there. Corner flag for Sam Gilden. Just getting the aerial skills going, but going nowhere. Blocked. Solidly blocked. And over the baseline. Another point for the corner, but
Tell you what, both teams are just getting stuck in the corners.
last game of the season, no more training to go, just they should be running themselves into the ground. Getting the mileage up.
I'm sure they're pretty keen for the break. They play a lot of hockey throughout the season.
It's about 25 to 30 games. And that's discounting if any of these boys play club hockey as well, which a lot of them do. They play for clubs on the weekend on top of their school games, so you could add 20, 16 more games in there probably. Young, fit, agile, keen to play. Good long switch ball.
Down to the corner again there.
Maybe they can plug us into the coaches and give our 2 cents. One thing we're never short of at this fixture is the extra commentary that comes from the sideline from all the invested spectators, parents, ex-coaches. Everybody gets super keen when the whistle gets blown.
Everyone has an opinion. You can see Wynberg gone to 5 at the back now again, just to try exploit the outside channels, create the overload.
Oh, good infield break.
It's
Aerial
good by
skill.
Tevin.
Just got to get circle entry, diving tackle.
Just one too many. Should have let it off there.
Sure. Bit of a desperation diving tackle, and SACS on the counter. There we go. Just got to get away. Too much aerial skill. That's happening a lot these days. You watch the Dutch and the Australians with all the aerial skill, but they seem to know when to do it. We're very guilty at schoolboy level of, as the person gets the ball, they start picking it up and distracting themselves with the aerial skill and not really pulling out at the right time. When you get it right, it's a fantastic skill to have in your armory. Down the middle. Wasted. I'm looking at the far bank. I see both headmasters here tonight. It's fantastic to watch them have a quiet chat together. I'm sure a bit of rivalry there as well.
Here we go.
The turnover ball in the midfield. 2v1. Circle entry just to get a shot off. Oh, good chance. Great finish on the backhand.
It's a great counter attack there by SACS.
A turnover in the midfield that just opened up the game. Really, was the ball bounced off his stick here. There's the breakaway. Nice, patient, give the pass, give the second pass. Goes around the keeper casually and puts the backhand in the goal. That's great. It's the schoolboys.
Great turnover.
Could have gone by himself. Used his mate who ran for him.
I think a lot of strikers would have taken the reverse stick and taken a shot.
That's a great, fantastic play. Gave it to his mate. That's Marcus Sass on the, that's Kai Gregg, sorry, on the finish there. Just what he wanted. SACS goal to warm the game up. Here comes Wynberg, I'm sure. We're going to see an onslaught now. And Wynberg probing already. World hockey, when you play international, is very much like this. The patient defense, make sure you compact and then catch teams on the counter. The only problem is it works at world hockey when international players have had 50, 60 caps behind them. It's a difficult thing for under 19s to do and learn at this age. Oh dear, caught on the foot there.
I was actually speaking to Devin Stanton before the game, and he told me that they often struggle on the SACS turf. So I think it's going to be a very tight game today. I think Wynberg needs to come to the party now.
Yeah, the number of Astros that have gone down at schools is unbelievable. I think I heard a quote recently, there's more than 120 AstroTurfs now in South Africa that have just been played for hockey. And that's a mixture of clubs and schools and universities.
Fantastic
but
to see, isn't it?
120 turfs is
Great turn there.
Oh, great finish on the... That's a tennis smash.
Tristan Cook there.
Tristan Cook.
Great.
Good circle entry, a good arcing turn and a fire. And the rebounds popped it up.
Game
and
on.
With the new rules, you're allowed to slap it above your shoulder. Yeah, I told you Wynberg would come back into this. Tristan Cook, fantastic finish there. Those are the ones the players normally miss. It's right above their shoulder. They get the glory to smash it as much as they can, and the eyes light up and the brain fades. But that was fantastic finish. I don't think we had good arc. Fantastic fire. Ball popped up. Oh, he's hooked it with a stick.
That was a great turn by Liam Amanus to create that opportunity.
Claim the skill that he had all under control with the shot. Saw the keeper jump in, played it under his toes. 2 goals open up the game slightly now. Oh, the through ball just not get in there.
SACS ball. A little bit lazy there by Wynberg, really.
I think both teams are waiting for something to happen then. Ball through the middle, but well intercepted. Oh, that's going to be going to grab the umpire's attention. That was a half up the stick tackle. I think that's the case of the defender realizing he was going to be outmatched for pace and had to stop the run early.
Yeah, Liam Amanus has got some wheels on him. We actually played an all-boys match against him during the week. I had to mark him, but nowhere near him.
Oh, great ball into the circle again. Was that a foot? Umpire didn't see it, so I don't think so. Again, probing the circle. We're in the circle. It needs to upgrade or something casually to the P spot. On top of the D.
There.
Oh, on the backhand. Misses it on the follow through on the tomahawk. Those moments you dream of, just getting a free ball in the circle and can pull the trigger. Wynberg definitely up in the ante now in the circle entries. SACS just giving away a careless ball there. Good turn on the arc, broken away.
Straight ball
on the line. This is going to cross definitely. There it goes. Oh, lucky touch there, Dagwa. Deft inside edge, Chinese cut. Another cracky ball in the circle. That's got to be a foot. That's a route 1 ball that nobody was covering. I can see the SACS boys arguing about whose job it was. Oh, what have Wynberg got for us today?
I think we'll see a straight flick.
Yeah, I think Wynberg always started the straight flick.
Yeah.
It's the first sighter to see where everybody's going.
Setting up with 2 castles here, looks like it. Was it 1? 2 castles.
No, 2 castles. Probably money on the left-hand castle.
Tristan Cook with the push. Good trap.
Left castle caught it. Oh, straight through the keeper's legs. Rethman is not going to be happy with that. Expecting the glory flick and the soft roller, catching him on his back heels.
Often those are the ones that score.
Good replay.
Straight
Just
between the
not
legs.
Closing the legs fast enough. He doesn't want to see that on the replay again.
Definitely not.
Definitely want to see that. You can see the hands in the air waiting for the big rocket up high, and the feet just anchored in the ground. We often say that the drag flicker might feel lucky that he scored that one, but they flick so many all over the place that you actually earn those. If you've done enough flicks high enough and you've got the keeper second guessing you, all those high flicks have got him on second guessing. He's standing there with his hands in the air, and then when you do flop it, intentionally, unintentionally, it goes in. You've got your reward for all those ones you've put up high and set the keeper up over the years. And I'm pretty sure SACS did some homework and watched for a lot of video to see where the flickers go. Ball going out the sideline there.
You feel SACS are going to have to get a little more direct now. Could open the game up as well.
Yeah. SACS back in the top right-hand corner again. Oh, confusion about who should take what there. It's a fantastic injection, good trap. He's carried it down the middle and he's just top spinned it. And Rethman has had his legs wide open.
It's a counter-attack here.
Oh, great little soft ball, taking it wide. Great defense.
Great tackle there.
On the P spot, still deciding what to do, and the defender sneaks in from behind and just wraps it all up. That's a fantastic little dink, this ball coming now.
Shoulder there.
Oh, straight through the gap. Good crossover play.
Great tackle
Actually,
there by Ethan.
Didn't have control, and the tackle brilliant. Little helicopter spin there in the middle of the field. Okay, and that SACS chance, if they put that in, keep the game nice and close. Fantastic crossover move front there. Ball on the middle. Jamie Baxter picking where to go on the sideline. Dagwar coming way back to fetch now. Closely marked.
It's a good turn.
Oh, good pick.
He hasn't really had much space today. It's a great play, and I think if SACS is going to win this game, he's got to get more involved.
I think Wynberg know that if you give him space, he can be ruthless. Also a grade 11 boy that's shown a fantastic game to be one of the key players in a team when you're in grade 11. It's always good to see guys like that coming through the ranks. He's got a whole another year ahead of him next year with a lot of boys on the field. They're going to be playing again. Alrighty, 2-1. We thought a goal would open up the game, and it's what we wanted and we got, and our prediction came right. SACS scored first and Wynberg came flying straight back.
Yeah, Wynberg definitely got more direct post conceding that first goal.
Yeah.
Created quite a few decent opportunities.
Well, the game at the halfway mark, there's still time on both sides to get things going here.
And SACS had a chance.
Could have been 2-1, 2-all easily. Ruined that chance. All right, half-time score. Wynberg 2, SACS 1. SACS going first and waking up the Dragon, and Wynberg coming straight back into it with a great taken field goal smash, and then I would say a well-executed short corner, a good short corner that caught the keeper off guard. And that's what happens. The scoreboard ticks over, and we got it. So the highlights from the first half. Lovely 1-2 play. Forwards working together. Everybody loves this. Set the keeper up and open into the goal. Fantastic finish.
We'll start with a turnover in the middle of the park there.
Yep.
As you said, great connection there between the strikers.
Great little pop skill in the
Good
backhand.
finish.
That's just a great skill for all junior hockey players to learn from. Playing together. And there again, a great
turn
spin.
by
It's
Leo.
a really, really great spin. And the smash.
I'm not sure you knew much about that, to be honest, Tristan Cook.
Now also from a keeper's perspective, you've got no chance from here. You're moving across and it's been intercepted in front of you. But the key to that whole thing was the first turn.
Yeah, turn was phenomenal.
Good injection, good carry. And not a replay we're going to watch again often from a SACS perspective.
So what do you think SACS need to change?
Well, they've been patient on the build-up play and they've had a couple of chances, but I think still they're going to have to send more balls through the middle and get some arc gain on the middle of the field just to contract Wynberg, get them tighter to make space for themselves, because the moment they go down the sideline, there's not enough space there. and they're just getting trapped every single time.
Do you think they'll get a bit more aggressive in the press? They're sitting quite deep at the moment and allowing Wynberg to shift as they want.
Yeah, looking from above here, I can see that they're not really sure who they're going to press. You know, normally you suss out the opposition and you kind of see who's having a bad game, and you set them up so the ball goes to them, and you send an onslaught of players that way to put the pressure on, to force the mistake, and to play from there. But I just can't see who they're going to be picking on right now, because all the Wynberg back 4, back 5 have been safe, secure, and the only turnover really has been in the midfield. The crowd keeping warm with a bit of a sing-song.
I'm sure Devin Stanson's encouraging his players to stay disciplined. Last week, unfortunately, they had a number of cards and actually cost them game. So they need to ensure they keep 11 men on the park for the rest of the game.
Yeah, actually, that's right. If you look at the way the umpiring's gone, the first 2 chuckers have been brilliant. You've hardly noticed them. The calls have been straightforward. There haven't been any antagonizing stuff backwards and forwards. Both teams playing with disciplined hockey at the moment, so not much for the umpires to really get involved with. I'm sure the coaches will point out 1 or 2 things that I've missed that I should have criticized the umpires for, but that's what coaches do. But it's always good to see a game like this played in the spirit. That the game of hockey is the ultimate winner, and you're playing to play the ball, to play for the result, and playing the man is a waste of time, and it just shouldn't be in the sport.
Okay, looks like we're ready to go again. 30 minutes left.
I think I've jinxed it there. Watch the umpires. What about 4 or 5 cards in this half? A couple of ill-disciplined boys. See the ball boys all brought their sticks with, so that between the halves and the quarters they can quickly go and have a crossbar challenge and a flicking session between each other. It's just fantastic to see any boy or girl next to a hockey field pull the stick out and just fiddle and play and just get better. SACS normally have a go from here. They like to see if they can just get down the field instead of passing the ball backwards. No, not today. Opted out. I think Wynberg expected it. They had all the players in the middle of the field.
It's Francois Kay's on the boy here.
Good ball in field. Under pressure, but keeping the ball. Good skill. 4 SACS boys around him, and he just
did really well to keep the ball there.
Kept the skill level high. Ball moving quickly. Didn't let the SACS boys see where they can set up the tackle. Oh, unfortunate mistrap there.
Good lead there by Tristan Cook.
Deep in the corner. This is where the aerial skills have got to come out if you want to go somewhere. Circle entry.
It's a long corner.
Long corner. No ball pressure. He's got all the time in the world to line it up. Oh,
You want that to go wide, surely. Numbers in the
go
middle.
wide, and there needs to be ball pressure on him. You can't allow the person to have a free. Oh, he just blew it too quickly.
Tristan Cook with another slam over his head there.
He's got his Roger Federer shoes on today. That was fantastic again. I've got to see this replay just to see if it
cracking
actually,
finish.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that was dangerous. If the first one was allowed, I think that one could have been allowed. I'm sure Devin said that's going to be allowed. Here we go, let's look at this. Too much time here. He's got all the time in the world to fire it in, no pressure. There's the chip. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, umpires called it. I'm not going to complain from a SACS point of view, but if the first one is allowed, you've got to say that's got to be allowed as well.
I'm sure he'll be bitterly disappointed that goal was not allowed.
That one is more controlled than the first one, so he's probably saying, you know, I've got the skill taped here, give me some more. But again, too much time for the person on the edge of the circle to enter the circle.
The
Pick
SACS
the line.
are sitting really deep, just allowing them to pick their passes, really.
You've got to put pressure. SACS on the cross, just stopped outside the circle, calmly collected. Something I always love watching when a defender is the most calm person in the neighborhood. You don't want a frantic defender.
Definitely not.
They cause way too much mayhem.
Wynberg using their fetchers quite effectively. They normally have 2 fetchers and the 1 high attacking right midfielder. I know Devon does like to get that attacking midfielder into the forward line and ideally create 4 up front.
Oh, caught in possession. Good scuffle there. You've got to be careful when you play 5 at the back that you don't end up with all your players on the outside of the field and only 1 or 2 fetches in the middle and one of them turns it over like this, because all the SACS boys are on the middle field. This could really... Oh, good deception.
I think Jesse Creel was asking for a foot there.
Good ball in the middle, unmarked. 2 players unmarked. Time on the ball. Oh.
It's a great move by Wynberg there, sucking them into the middle, moving out wide, and then a quality ball across the face of goal.
I think he's regretting not diving there, because if he put a dive in, he could have been close. Wynberg just putting the pressure on you, pushing SACS back into the corner. Ooh. That almost looked like he took a stick to the mouth there.
Yeah, Wynberg are definitely stepping the press up a bit higher, looks like it.
The Wynberg crowd serenading now, they got their cell phones up.
As long as it's cell phones, not cigarette lighters.
Patient build up. Just trying to get SACS. Oh, ball in the middle. Oh. There's that turnover again.
Double turnover again.
They're going to hate that Jaguar because he had space there to attack on the counter.
Got the T-points, yeah.
And the entry. Oh, good touch at the just in front of the keeper, but the edge going wide. Double turnover, direct entry, taking their chances. There's the slap over the stick. Oh, so 2 edges almost. 2 sticks could have got an edge there. That is a good tactic though. As the turnover happens, you make them pay by a quick circle entry. You don't hang around and give them time to regroup.
It's great to see so many guys out on a Friday evening.
The SACS supporters on the other side, but that's the Wynberg contingent that made the trip to come and watch and support on a cold night. Fantastic. Another ball down the left-hand side. Oh, Tom Mitchell playing with the ball in his own 22. Careful. And losing the blow right on the edge. SACS have just got to get a circle entry here. They can't fiddle around too much. Tom van Niekerk hovering.
This SACS team got quite a few grade 11s in it.
Not that many. There are. I'd say 50-50. I think they're all more matrics than grade 11s. Lifted ball is going to be dangerous. So the team will change considerably for next year, and then you get some of this under 16s coming up. And
once again, just trying to force the ball through the middle of the park. Turnover.
He's got time to turn and look. Can't give him time on the ball. And the foot. Just not enough ball pressure. You can always see when the momentum's shifting, when Wynberg now have got a little bit more time on the ball to pick what they want to do, and the SACS are arriving a little late. And if you arrive late and you give the team time to actually get the skill going, you end up chasing the game, which isn't a good thing.
There's an overhead rule that comes into play, so debatable. Some would have thought that could have been the striker's ball.
Oh, turnover ball on the back.
It's looking dangerous.
Direct run, yeah. Oh, turned back into trouble. Waiting for support, giving Wynberg time to regroup. Still got numbers, just need to enter the circle. Need to enter the circle. Good intercept. Good working back on the defense there by Wynberg.
Great overhead there. Francois K's on the attack here.
That's a great counter from your own 22 line. Jamie Baxter shielding the ball.
Looks like SACS have gone too forward at the back now.
Drop their forwards very high. Try and make space for the links to operate. Oh, turnover ball
Great
there by
turnover there.
Diagua. Caught in possession. He's going to be on the circle's edge. Just needs a bit of skill.
Great
ball
connection.
across.
Great goal.
Fantastic goal. Turnover ball on the edge. And again, the pass in hockey. Not being selfish and trying to pull the trigger in a bad place. Just making sure that you move the ball around. Put the strike in front of the goal. I'm not sure who got the final touch there. There's the turnover. And this. And again, the turnover and the direct circle entry. Find the mates. And a great, any one of two players could have finished there.
It's a great turnover there by Ryan Sproul.
The victory dance afterwards, got to love that. 3-1, SACS are now going to have to open up. Low bed ball into the corner. Just need to get control. That's it.
Yeah, great turnover there by Ryan.
Turnover. Oh, he loses footing, but luckily there's a pickup. Simple
great ball,
pass, simple across the face. And again, because it's a turnover ball, SACS had moved off their players because now they were in control, and so it lost their players. And when the turnover happens, you're not marking your man anymore. And suddenly there's two free Wynberg players in the circle to put it away.
You can see Wynberg cut the field as quickly as possible to play in small zones.
This pressure on the SACS at the back here has paid off because they've been caught twice here near their own 22. Just can't get free here. Every player they want to pass to is marked. And there it is again. Looking for the circle entry.
Great run here by Cookie.
Nice little touch. Oh, Rethman clears it straight to Wynberg, but SACS come over the ball. That could have also been another close one again. Lloyd Wingrove just working it out there. Almost feels like SACS have got too many players up in the field. They need two high, maybe one back to just work on the build-up play.
Agreed. They're just struggling to really connect at the back. That outletting is just not really working for them.
Yeah. But having said that, great pressure from Wynberg.
Yeah, they're pressing really high.
All the options are cut out. Good passing ball. Another quick pass. In the circle, looking for a player to pass to. Intercept by Jamie Baxter. Again, the circle entry too easy.
Jamie Baxter's been quite busy tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a lot to do. SACS on the counter. Oh, ran straight into the player. Lloyd Wingrove. Just you could see when a player is looking up and can't see anything. Can't find an option, not sure if where you should go. Nothing presented. And when you're man marked, what you really have to do is run your players out of the channels and make spaces. Pull a player wide, open up a channel, play through the channel, and somebody else arrives late.
I also think they can look at transitioning from 3 to 4 potentially at the back every now and then to create those overloads on the outside channels. Just look to manipulate the Wynberg press a little bit more effectively.
Yeah. Again, a ball straight through the middle of the field. Intercept there from Tom van Niekerk. Little ball to Dagwa. SAS. So Carl Baxter, something open up here. He's got to keep passing. Just held on a little too long, and here comes that counter. And this might be the difference when Wynberg counter and they're looking for each other. There it is, looking for the connection. That's going to definitely get the eye of the umpire. That's a short corner. I'm sure if we watch the replay, he's definitely got his hand, elbow, and shoulder pushing down.
Definitely looked like a short corner from here.
I'm going for a hand, arm. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
On the back.
There can't be that many complaints about that, surely.
And you can't do it right in front of the umpire either. He's standing right next to you. So, all to do here for Rethman. This is where you double think. Do you go the same way? Let him second guess it?
Only one castle.
I'm pretty sure it's a straight flick. Top corner. Good injection. There it is. Over the top. He really got under that. That's a good three-pointer.
I feel like he's overcompensating for the last one.
Yeah, there it is there. He just gets way too far under it. Oh, he cleared Rethman, and Rethman's not a small play either. Oh, I think I've
50 seconds or
so scrappy. SACS again looking for a bully on the ball to get in the circle. Just a little too soft. Yeah, well, I'm making it comfortable now, 3-1, but the famous hockey 2-goal trap. They're going to want in that fourth goal just to make sure you got a 3-goal gap. 10 seconds
good
on the clock.
interception there with 10 seconds left.
Oh, too many balls on the field. End of the third chucker. Wynberg 3-1. I'd say in control of the game, but it's hockey, so you never know where momentum shifts.
Wynberg really looked very dangerous going forward with the ball there.
And the key thing for me again, the interplay. Looking for each other when you get to the circle. Nobody's been selfish. And the goals that have been set up have been the interplay build up, and somebody gets to tap it away at the end. Can't fault that hockey.
So does James Peverley take a chance here? Change it up a little bit.
Last game of the season. Come on, what you got to lose? Probably get the full press going. Move one of the defenders forward. Friendly chat to the captain. Trying to read Devastator's board there, but I couldn't see what he was writing. I think he wrote, "Don't let them score." So 15 minutes to go. Can SACS sneak a goal in here just to kind of unsettle the Wynberg? Or can Wynberg get their fourth in and just run away with this? Make it safe.
They're going back in Wynberg to score.
Like you're back in Wynberg, and I'm hoping SACS is going to score.
No, but a goal from SACS would definitely make things very interesting for the last chucker.
We had on this very AstroTurf 3 weeks ago, the SACS under 15A side were playing. And with 3-0 down with 3 minutes on the clock, and they drew the game 3-all. One of the best turnarounds, and it literally just was from a recenter, full press, and they picked the ball up and scored, and almost ran the ball back to the halfway line the first time, thinking, you know, it's 3-1 for school and passion, and they scored the second, and you could just see this going south, and then they scored the third, and right at the end, the opposition in the last 10 seconds had their chance to make the 4-3 goal, and they missed it.
Oh.
So fantastic way to end a hockey match, and to show you that, you know, a game is not safe. 3 minutes, 3 goals. It takes 10 seconds to score a goal in hockey. You just got to find the right 10 seconds and the right people in the right places.
Well, let's hope SACS keep pushing here.
No, I think they will. On their home turf.
Last game of the season. As you said, last game for many of these lads.
Yes, yeah. Got nothing left to give you. Just go. I see in the background, everybody's got their beanies on and their jackets.
It's not warm out here.
To the tee. Oh, probing ball forward. Let's see if they step it up over here. No, not really. Still kind of having a look-see.
I think they probably want the ball to go left before they cut it, though. I think Tevin's probably one of their most dangerous players.
Yeah, and there's that ball through the middle again. SACS waiting this time. Good protection of the ball there from Sam Gildenhouse and a good release. And a missed trap, unfortunately. The problem Wynberg can't afford to is go back and defend a 3-1. Like all hockey games, you start moving backwards in a field, it becomes a habit. Just got to find that probing ball.
SACS is still sitting very deep here in the press.
Very deep and very wide. Turnover ball. Oh, that was fantastic. There's a turnover ball, but Wynberg go right there. Penetrating ball. Well left by the keeper this time.
Thanks, Ryan Pillay, for your message there. 20-year reunion tomorrow. Wynberg old boy.
Sure. I think Ryan's in the stands, or is he watching live?
I'm sure he's at home, cuddled up on the sofa.
He's getting ready for his union tomorrow. He's getting some sleep time in. Of course, the rugby tomorrow between the two schools. A lot of rain predicted, so could be a very wet and muddy game. Nice patient backhand there, just getting to the corner again. And no way out. The dreaded top corner.
You did call it before the game. They spend a lot of time in those bottom corners.
So easy to say from up top here, but when you're down on the field, finding ways to work your way out of it. Good turn in the midfield and a easy circle entry, looking for his friend again. Oh.
Got that back stick there, I think.
Yeah, I did. Caught the back stick. Just a loose ball in the circle, a pass to a free man, and uncertainty. Another Wynberg PC.
Yeah, Tevin did really well to draw his defender there, play the simple pass to T-points and corner.
That movement started all the way on the 22 of Wynberg. Just looking for the entry.
Got a little unlucky there.
After all the work Jamie Baxter's been doing, the ball pops up and lands on the back of his stick. Again, one Castle. Look at the communication. Yeah, I think it's going to be, again, a straight flick. His bank has always been above the postman's head on the right-hand side. If he can just get it off there. Ooh, unlucky. Indirect push.
Oh.
Still got a chance here.
Well done.
And on the backhand, tomahawk, and freshly the ball. Oh, dear.
That was a good opportunity, that.
I think, is that Baxter on the ground? Can't see from here. Caught on the tomahawk there. Had a chance to get something on target there, and the push was just off centre. Nothing the trapper can do. Probing ball on the middle, but again,
the free man's done really well, just clean up at the back.
Just the free centre back. That's going to cause the irk of the umpire hitting the ball away after the whistle.
It's a very soft card, that really is. A green card, I think.
A green card, yes. 2 minutes off.
Very soft.
Unnecessary.
And not what SACS need right now.
It is one of the ironies of the game that the player that gets the green card gets a 2-minute rest while the other 9 players on the field have to double their running now to make up for that. Great turn, the crowd in front of the crowd. You got to love that to keep them all happy. On a third turn,
Great hands.
and the cross, good pick up in the circle, and time to shoot. It's got time and a great finish. Again, simple interplay, passing hockey. Find the free man on the far post and tap it in.
And Tevin Peterson scores in his 100th cap. Great hands
There's
here,
the
really.
spin, and the crowd's going wild because he's doing it right in front of them. And one more spin. And now the entry. Great stop there. Really good control. And now the quick look up. Try to have a shot there, but that's fantastic patience. And the easy put away. Unselfish play in the, I won't say the 9-yard area, the 6-yard area. And that's probably the goal Wynberg wanted, just to get 3 goals ahead to keep the game safe. A little niggly, but there again, an overhead.
5,
Which way is he going to blow this? Oh, the forward got it this time.
Not often does the forward get the ball in the overhead.
SACS still 1 man down, and that's 1 man down cost him them. When you're 1 man down, it's just difficult to mark all the opposite numbers. Circle entry, but well dealt with the game by the free man, just waiting in the right channel.
You could see what that goal meant to Tevin, scoring a goal in his 100th cap.
Oh, fantastic. Little victory dance at the end there.
Tevin's actually off to PHL tomorrow, playing the semi-finals. Must be a great experience for him as a schoolboy playing the PHL.
Yeah. Just playing at that level. Discussion, yeah, SACS short corner. Bit of a debate. Never good to debate with the umpire. So SACS get a chance. See what they can put on the scoreboard here. Just kind of claw their way a little back into this game. Looking at their top, it's probably going to go to the left-hand castle. Tom Mitchell with the drag flick. That's the banker.
Good push.
It is.
Good stop.
Oh, the slip. It's around the clock. Trying to go back to the injector, but that's a faker. Just
Wynberg on the counter.
This is the counter could have been great if he hit it down the line and try to hit it down the middle. Nothing better than a counter attack all the way from your short corner.
Good composure shown there by Lima Manus.
There we go. He's got the skill, comes back.
Great hands.
He's got him in 6s and 7s there. And now he's having fun. Great trap. Great trap. This is a shot really, but catches deflection. Composure just to hold the ball. Find your mate in the 6-yard area. Back live. SACS stuck on the side again.
Quick free taken there by Liam.
Oh, a bit of a breakdown there. I think Wynberg unhappy they didn't get something for that. SACS on the counter, but just can't find a ball down the middle. Again on the sideline again. Good turn again. Ball on the side, free circle entry, looking for a man on the P-spot, and another great finish.
It's a quality goal there.
And the victory salute to the sideline. He's loving this. That is a really fantastic goal again. Looking for the person in the circle who's free. Again, a free person inside the circle, and the patience and the step in front of your man. That is a forward's dream. Defender standing still, you sneak in front. Good angle ball. SACS now playing for pride, trying to get anything they can from this. Looking up, firing, and just a good step in front of your defender. Tofanikok stuck there with the ball. Oh, SACS getting a circle into there. As we
Once again, Wynberg strikers have shown that not being selfish in the circle can create goals.
Oh, it's fantastic. By contrast there, we took it in, had a free shot, congested circle and missed from the SACS boys. Oh, turnover ball in the middle, 2v1. Again, the free pass, sets it up, looking for his players. Pick your mates. Oh, confusion in the circle.
It's very well played by Tristan Cook there to get that ball back.
Oh, there were 3 people lining up there for that. Had to find one of them, and as sometimes does, it goes straight through the middle in the worst angle. That would have been a 6th goal. And again, this turnover, double turnover happening where 2 players are just getting stuck into the midfield, coming away with the ball, which leads to a circle entry. That's going to be
It's
a
not
card.
what SACS wants.
Again, player breaking free. Lloyd Wingrove getting the yellow, green card, I think. Again, just been turned over in the midfield, and Wynberg punishing them with a direct circle entry, and then an unselfish play in the circle.
Great tackle there by Sam.
Sam Gildenhouse getting away there from the back corner. Again, SACS down the sideline, so it's a counter-attack, but you just got to get in the middle of the field. Can they work it in? Good jab tackle. And the Wynberg boys get into full song now. Controlled composure.
It's great composure showing an outlet in there.
2v1, yeah. Good dummy from Jamie Baxter.
He's done well.
Oh, and there's the turnover. Try to take them on again. Here comes the counter. Oh, the clever skill didn't pay off there. Went for the little dink.
If he pulled that off, it would have been amazing, but I think he could have arced out and made a simple pass.
Would have been an easy far post goal again. Maybe they're bored of that by now. Yeah.
Great hand shown there by Francois Kaiser.
Everybody line up here. No, didn't find his man.
Nice.
So just under 2 minutes left.
Again, Wynberg just breaking free. Oh, missed pass. Chance for SACS. If they could just find the pass. What's the one to get a ball away? Down the middle. Great defend. You 5-1 up, the ball goes down the middle, and you're a defender. You do not let the opposition score. You dive, you crawl, you keep it out.
That was great work rate shown by Caleb Kruger there to get back from the midfield to cut off that pass.
A minute on the clock here. Can SACS get something, or have Wynberg just taking all the air out of their sails? Well, the skills here from Fakir, but not going anywhere already. And there comes the counter. Again, simple counter on the passing hockey, almost weaving in 3 style. Ball on the middle.
Options here going
Can
forward.
he link up in the circle? Great, great goal. The option closed down for him. He turned.
Goal there by Liam Manus. Great ball in there by Tevin Peterson.
Liam Manus made a great lead there and stayed in it. So there's the crossover. He's staying down.
It's a great ball, isn't it?
Late cut. That's just good hockey. And the change of direction was important there, because as he changed it, everybody stood up to see what he's going to do. And then he had the circle entry. And that's pretty much it. The clock's going to run down now. Or we might even have one more.
Going to move the ball.
This is where the passing game then down. Tom Mitchell just climbing in and saying, I've got to stop this from happening. And that brings the end this fantastic fixture. Wynberg running away with it 6-1. As we thought, if SACS scored first, they might wake up the dragon, and they did.
They definitely did.
Fantastic performance.
SACS were very much in it for the first 20 minutes. And then Wynberg just started pulling away.
And that little passing game, just to get the ball moving, opening somebody up in the circle. Fantastic hockey to watch. Really, really good.
Yeah, they kept it really simple. Kept moving the ball, kept the mini games going in the circle as well, and created lots of scoring opportunities.
Oh, a super enthusiastic fan. I'm sure his son's on the field. One of the dads. We're going to make a call on man of the match, and I think we both agree that Liam Manus had a fantastic game up front. Just keeping SACS at bay all over the place. Great finish at the end there. Previous goal as well that he lined up. Just throwing the cats amongst the pigeons. So congratulations, Liam Manus, number 5 for Wynberg. Fantastic game. But you got to admit, all the Wynberg forwards strung it together there from great build-up play from their links.
Yeah, forwards had a fantastic game. I thought Wynberg at the whole were really good. It was obviously quite cagey initially for the first 15-20 minutes, but after that Wynberg really showed their class. Liam Manus had a great game. Worked incredibly hard. I think he actually got more than one goal.
He got 2, yeah.
Good way to finish off his captaincy of the Wynberg first team.
Liberty man of the match, captain, put his hand up in the last game of the season and said, also good to see all these guys that have been mates for the last 5 years of their lives, probably even longer, having played together through junior school ranks as well. Both teams know each other very well. Fantastic performance. And as is tradition in the Western Cape, the boys will have a quick huddle and just have a quick sing-song after that with their respective crowds to say thank you for coming down. It's a really great tradition when the schoolboys go off to their respective crowds. The captain always has a word of thanks to either say thank you for helping us get the victory or to apologize for not pulling off the victory. And then having a school sing-song together. And I think, especially on your last game of the season, and for some of the boys, their last school game for their school, the last sing-song also has a bit of heart tugging and a couple of tears coming with it as well.
You can see how much this means to them. Some of the boys, a bit of tears flowing down their cheeks at the moment.
It happens at the end of every match in the Western Cape, which is fantastic to see this tradition continue. And to have a fantastic crowd out here tonight in this cold weather. I'm thinking it's definitely 8 degrees Celsius. I'm sure it hasn't gone above 10.
I think it's about 6 actually.
But it's been a fantastic game. I haven't seen Devon stand and smile that big for a long time.
Yeah, Wynberg had a really good season. I think they've wrapped up the league. They fell short against Bishops last week, but they did really well to bounce back tonight.
Yeah, it's amazing the home and away fixtures they get to play against each other. Some really good hockey in the Western Cape, where the guys week in, week out against all the different schools they play against. Fantastic for hockey, fantastic for these guys to grow and get better. And when they move on from here, they go to club hockey and under 21 provincial hockey, etc. Really good for their game. So the Wynberg boys walk off to their respective crowd. I'm sure this is going to be loud.
Wynberg lose a number of these players next year. I think a large majority are grade 12, and so
a big turnover. That's school hockey. Every year, new bunch of boys in a team, new team to work with. You could build the same principles into all the boys, but you've got to put the team together, and they've got to fire, and they've got to be a unit.
Yeah, this team now at the moment I think has 4 boys on 100 caps, so it's a very experienced team.
Sure, been together for a long time.
Yeah, they've been working on them for a long time. Devon's put in some really hard work with them. and it's really paid off this season. So
Sure, there might be a tear in Devon's eye seeing some of these boys go 100 games with him. He's going to miss them next year. The captain saying thank you. Am I right, the coaching staff are all Wynberg old boys? I see Devon's there and I see Mouton's there as well.
yeah, Devon and Mouton from Wynberg.
I hope all the Wynberg old boys at home watching the streaming are singing along. Hope they haven't forgotten the words. They haven't been out of school for that long. Ryan Pillay still awake, if you can sing along.
He's definitely forgotten the words by now. 20 years out of school, I reckon.
That's a long time out of school.
It's great to see the pride shown by the Wynberg schoolboys.
I'm sure Lloyd Norris-Jones is standing up in his lounge with his heart, hand on his heart, singing along. Lloyd, send us a picture so we can see.
All the way from Germany, I think.
Wherever he is, he always makes sure that he tunes in for these things. I'm pretty sure that he's going to be keeping up, because you've got to go to club practices and there's going to be SACS old boys at the club practice and Wynberg old boys, and you've got to have some banter.
100%.
Just to remind everybody. As we go
Now it's
across
SACS's turn.
tough one for the SACS captain, having to thank the crowd for coming, and with a scoreline like that, it's quite a hard one to face up to.
Looks like the Wynberg boys just poured water over the physio. Not sure she'll be enjoying that.
No.